Okay, I'm ready.
All right, great. So for number 8, what you could do, which is not the right thing to do, is you could write all the terms out and then add them up, which is
Uh-huh.
not a good idea, but that's what some students will do. The sum requires you to know how many terms you have, the first term plus the last term. Now you have
Mhm.
that, that's the first term and the last term. That's great. But you don't know how many terms you have. So again, like you could write it out and count, but that's not the right way to do it. To figure out how many terms you have, you generally have to write a formula. Formula is an, a1, n minus 1, sorry, plus n minus 1 times d. Hopefully these are all things that you have seen in this class.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first term is 52. We don't know how many terms you have, but we know that the difference between each term is minus 5. Because you're going down by 5.
Mhm.
All right, so just a little bit of simplifying here. You have 52 minus 5n plus 5 ends up being 57 minus 5n. Now, if you're wondering why are we writing the formula or the equation here, it's because we want to know what is n to get to the last number. So if you put 7 in for the last number, you can solve for n. Subtracting
Okay.
57 from both sides, and negative 50 equals minus 5n, divide by minus 5, and you end up getting n equals 10. So now we know there's 10 terms. We can find the sum of the first 10 terms. 10 divided by 2,
Wait,
52.
so does AN mean like the final last term?
Well, it can if you're trying to find the last one. Um, it more generally means like any term. N is really a number, like A1, A2, A3, like this is A1, A2, A3, A4, and this is A10. But if you don't
Mhm.
know N, which we didn't, you call it AN.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me write this down really quick. Okay, I'm done with that one.
Okay, did you get the sum here?
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
1 second, let me get that.
Yeah, and it's like it's all this work, and then oh yeah, I still got to find the sum. It's does work out nice. It's just that there's a bit
Okay, I think it's 295. Right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that works for me.
10.
Okay, very good.
Okay, let me share the next one. Okay, this one. Okay, then this one. I need some help with this one.
With 9. Yep,
Yeah.
let me grab a snip. I'll let you know when I've grabbed it here. Um, that way we got it. You want to scroll down to the other questions that you need help with?
Yeah.
Let me grab
Um,
a few of them.
I think,
I mean, I'm happy to check these like this one.
yeah.
I can check, or we can wait. Like what
I think I need a little bit of help with this one.
with 11?
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. All right, so I grabbed 11.
And then I get how to do that one. Oh, I do need help with 13.
Okay, let me grab a snip. Give me just a moment to make sure I've got it. All right, I've grabbed 13.
Okay. And then I get 14, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and I need help with 15, 16, and 17.
Let me grab, it looks like I can grab all three there. Okay, I grabbed all three. What else? Is
Okay.
that everything?
That is everything.
There's an issue with 18
Oh, there
or,
is?
or 17, yeah.
Oh my god.
18,
Oh
sorry.
wait, 17 or 18?
18 for sure.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So the slope is
Oh wait, what?
positive.
Okay. So it goes up.
Like if you see your cursor, we're at a -1 there. Well, I should just grab a picture of this. It'll be easier to explain.
It'd be 1
There.
over 2, right? Positive?
Yes, yes. And then
Okay.
the b value is wherever it crosses the um, y-axis. There you now you have it.
Okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
but hang on. Oh, perpendicular. That's why you wrote. But that's I
Yeah,
see. So that isn't right. So it is okay.
negative
Maybe
2.
your equation was right. Um, that's why you wrote that. Plus, okay, I wasn't reading that right.
I
Yes,
think this
plus
one is
12. It
13.
was correct. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Um, should I stop sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me grab more of these sequence problems. Number 9. Okay. I will share my screen here in a moment. Okay. Flight of stairs gets wider as it descends. Top stairs 15, then 17, 19, and so on. Okay.
Mhm.
And they have 16 stairs in total. Okay. So we want to find the sum of the first 16. 16 over 2 times the first, which is 15, plus the 16th term, which we don't have. Like we don't know the 16th one out here.
Mhm.
So kind of like the last problem, like we have some of the information, but not all of it. So we need a formula for it. AN equals A1 plus N minus 1 times D. So the first term is 15. The difference is 2. So you're going up by 2 each time.
Mhm.
Okay. So like you're kind of asking, like AN is just generalized right now.
Okay.
And that this ends up being 13 plus 2n. So now to find the 16th term in the sequence, we're setting n equal to 16. So it's A16 equals 13 plus 2 times 16, 13 plus 32, which is 45. So that's the last term.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So sometimes you have the terms, then you But then your formula here, you've got the 45, so it's 15 plus the 45, and then you uh, multiply by the 8. Should be like 480. Does that sound right to you?
480.
15 plus 45 is 60 times 8.
Yes. Yeah.
So we can move on to 11 then.
Yep. Right now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at this one here. All right. So the system of equations, it looks like you're saying that you solved the second one for y, and that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. It's minus x minus 10, divide by 5, and you get negative 1/5 x minus 2, which is the same, which means they are the same line. So that is correct.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, 13 is next.
Um.
We can always add in some as well if you need to.
Yes.
All right, so the correct way to do this is to do it by hand. You could also graph. Are you allowed to just graph on these?
Yeah, we're supposed to grab things.
Okay, and that means there could be more than one solution because this absolute value on the right is a v, so it's possible this other line hits it twice,
Mhm.
but we don't know until we graph it. It's also possible it only hits it once. So did you graph it or you're not sure?
I don't think so, but I can for now.
All right, I'm going to graph it here as well, and maybe we will revise your answer depending on what happens here. So, nope, you've got it correct.
I
Although the
did.
number, although you've got one solution correct. I mean, what I mean is it is one solution, but you can see here graphically just slightly off here. Make sure I actually graph that right. 1/2 minus 4. Yeah. Okay. So see, the red and the black are parallel, but they do hit here. So we want to change this to minus 8 or the snowman.
Whoa. Okay. That was 13, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then you said 15, 16, and 17. So we'll do these one at a time. 15. All right. So I see here. Um, you have to isolate the absolute value.
Um.
You do that by adding 4 to both sides
Yeah.
and then dividing by the 2.
We also graphed this one normally.
That is another way to do it. That's yeah. So you have to tell me because I mean all of these can be done by graphing. So if that's what you want to do, but that's certainly not by hand.
uh,
So do you want us to graph these?
yeah.
Okay, so in Desmos you can graph the inequality part of it.
Hmm.
Are you familiar with that? How to put in the greater than or equal to 0?
I'm not.
Okay, so let me show you that. So that would be worth you seeing. So let me go to the Desmos. There we go. Share that. So make sure you're seeing that. There you are. Okay. So 2 absolute x minus 3. And then a couple of ways to this. You can do it by hand or you can click on the little keyboard thing here. Or if you're using your phone, it'll already be up greater than or equal to 0. And then what's cool is it actually like shades in the solution. but you have to interpret it. So the shaded is where the solution. So it's everything below -1, then everything
Mhm.
above +5.
Oh, okay.
Like it solves it for you. It's kind of magic, kind of like, wow, it's pretty cool. But you have to interpret it.
Hmm.
That's the human part of this. So if if that's not something you're comfortable with, you can do it by hand, or you can do it by hand and then graph it and see if it's the same. I'm going to snip this into the other screen and then go back and share that. Sorry, just got too many things going. There we go. All right, new share. Boom. All right, so the answer here is -1 and 5. And the reason is, I'm sorry, +1, not -1, +1, +1 and 5. Less than one, this means left of, and then this is right of. So that's another way to
Okay.
kind of think of it. You
Let me
can look
write that
back later at this if you need to. So that is 15. Why don't you try 16 on your own, going to Desmos and
down.
graphing that as best you can, and I will confirm your answer. Just enter it exactly the way you see here. And what you should see is it's shaded between two numbers.
Okay. Let me put that in. Okay. I got like 6 and 0, -6 and 0.
Perfect. I think it's good to show a graph if you're showing your work, especially if you're allowed to use Desmos, but I mean, they're just grading the answer ultimately.
Yeah.
So make sure you get that right. Next one here is something about a math club. Are you involved in any clubs at school?
I'm in Avid Club and Diversity Club, which is like
Oh,
for
nice.
volunteering.
Great. That's good. It looks great for college stuff, job stuff
Hmm.
later on. People like to see that. That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
A math club has 40 members. The number of girls is 5 less than 2 times the number of boys. How many members are boys? How many members are girls? So you could do this as kind of a guess and check. Um, we know that boys plus girls is 40, because there's 40 members.
Hmm.
And it says girls is, that's G equals, girls is means equals 5 less. You always do that at the end, subtract 5, 2 times the number of boys. Okay, now, because you're allowed to use Desmos, uh, you can switch to x plus y equals 40. And then because b is really x, you can just kind of map these variables.
Hmm.
And then y equals 2x minus 5. You can graph these and then find the intersection of them.
Oh, okay. So the intersection is at 1525.
Okay, so which is 15, is x 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if that makes sense. So you're saying there's 15 boys and 25 girls. So do those add up to 40?
Yeah.
All right. Is the number of girls 5 less than 2 times the number of boys? So 2 times the number of boys is 30, 5 less is 25. So there you go. You should always check your answers for reasonableness,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you've done it there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is all the ones that you sent over. Do you want me to look at any of the ones that you did not send over?
Yeah. Okay, here, let me share my screen. Okay. We checked those. Did you check this number 10 yet?
Let me check it now. Okay, that looks good. Did you graph those?
I think so, yeah.
That would be the best way to do it. We did do 11.
Um, I think that's right. Because it's just
Good.
like how you put it in.
It's called the augmented matrix with the coefficients only, which is what you have there. Only thing to look out for, sometimes on tests, they'll switch up the order of X and Y sometimes in the equations there.
That's terrible.
It'll make the rules. All right, so to check that -8 is right. I know we did this one, but like you would take 1/2 of -8, -4, plus 3 is -1, and then you do it in the other one there, and it ends up working. But that's how you would check. All
Okay.
right, so next, and 14 looks good. You can always graph those. 15 we graphed, 16 we graphed, excuse me. 17 we talked about how to do. 18 perpendicular is correct on that. So very good.
Okay. This is like my only assignment, so
Okay. All
I'm gonna
right.
submit
Well,
it and see.
should be all correct. Do you get feedback right
Yeah.
away? There you
Yeah.
go. Excellent.
Woohoo!
Good stuff. Is there anything else you'd like us to work on tonight? Any anything else you'd like us to work on tonight, Riley? If you are speaking, I definitely cannot hear you. I'm going to drop a note in the chat.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally clicked out on the wrong tab.
That's okay. Yeah. Is there some other things you'd like us to work on tonight?
I don't think I have anything else. Because that was my only homework. Oh wait, maybe I have a
Anything
new homework.
upcoming? Yeah, maybe check there. I'll. So what should I do on that other? So you're on. I'm showing you as live on both, which I don't know if it matters, but
Oh, I have like two of me too.
all right. Well, you're both co-hosts, so if you want to share something, you can. We got some time left. Happy to help.
Okay.
Um, I got more lessons tonight, so it doesn't matter. There, the other one dropped out, so there you are. Yeah, if you guys have got some more stuff, let's look at it. If not, up to you.
Okay, it's like either. Oh, it's loading. Okay, there is an assignment for today. Let me open that up. Okay, I'm gonna need your help
All
for
right.
this.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, if you want to share your screen
Okay.
and we'll
Mm. I don't really know if there's like a formula for this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Are you sharing? Are you sharing? Oh, there you are. You are sharing. Okay. I don't know why that
yeah.
didn't pop up. All right. Yes, there is definitely a formula. Um, so what's the best way to do this? I guess I'll grab a snip. Just really, are you guys generally allowed to use Desmos or just as needed kind of thing?
We're allowed to use Desmos. Like he recommends it most of the time.
Yeah, so this one is really a pure like Desmos. So you can see it on your screen, 3 units up and 1 unit to the left. So let me go ahead and share Desmos and try to explain this very carefully here. Let me get this going.
Uh,
All right, so here we go. Got it up here. So your parent function is y equals x squared, which is looks like that. And the question is, well, how do you move it, left, right, up and down? So what we can do here is graph this in the other one here. So if I put x in parentheses and I go like -3, do you think that moves it left or right? Like what's your intuition tell you?
left.
Okay. And it actually moves it right. So when
Ah.
it's inside parentheses, it's opposite your intuition. So if I do a +3, it goes left. Now, why does it do that? We can talk about that another time. But inside parentheses, it's always opposite of what you think it should do. Now, the one that is intuitive is outside here. So if you go +4, it does go up 4. If you go -4, it goes down 4. So to answer your particular question, to go 3 units up and 1 unit left, it will look like this. Left is always opposite of what you think inside parentheses. See how that's left 1 there inside parentheses? And then
Mhm.
up 3 is +3 there like that. So you're going to learn these rules as part of this section of the course here.
Okay. Let me write that down.
And let me go to the other screen. So in terms of your answer, it is x +1 squared. That's the left 1 unit +3 like that.
Okay. Um, okay, wait. So how did you get it in like that form?
Just like when you mean how to enter it into this, are you asking how to enter it, or like why is this the answer? What's kind of help me
Why
out
is
here?
that answer that answer?
So it's trying to show you is if you have g of x equals x minus c squared, this is c right. If you have x plus c squared, this is c left.
Mhm.
And then if you have g of x equals x squared plus c, this is c up. X squared minus c, this is c down. Like
Okay.
that. And these are rules. There's 6 transformations, I believe. So you're gonna see a lot of them here. Um, Up, down, left, right. You're gonna have stretches, compressions, and then reflections.
Oh my god.
It seems overwhelming, but you'll be able to do it. Which I guess there's 8. What did I say? There's more than 8, but anyway. Um, yeah, so you want to get these down. So that's where I'm when it says
Okay.
1 when it says 1 unit left, I know that that's x plus 1, or that's what that's how you code it. And then 3 units up means plus 3.
Oh, okay, I get you.
All right. And so that's why this is the final form there.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now on to the next one. Let me share my screen.
Yep.
My God.
Right, so this one, it's kind of like the last one. You should be able to look at that +4 inside, and it's opposite of what you think. So instead of it going right, it actually goes left 4 units.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking for the one that says shift 4 units to the left.
Okay, shift 4 units to the left, and
Yeah.
then
-2 on the outside means down 2. Down 2.
okay. So
Right.
then
Is this really
okay.
due October 4th? It means you're way ahead.
Wait, really? Oh wow, that's crazy.
I don't know about that, but okay. Let's go to another one. Let's see if we can work out another one here. This might be a little bit hard to explain. You're gonna hit the next button.
Okay.
Getting really close to being out of time here.
Oh
See if
yeah.
we, see if we can get one really quickly done here. Maybe not.
Well, wait, we could do
So
it.
you can leave the question. Yeah, you probably know that already. All right, graphing. So these can be done with Desmos.
Oh, should I
And
like
you
have stayed on that?
let's
Or
look at this one here. We'll finish off with this one. So the -3 means 3 right.
uh-huh.
Inside parentheses. You probably see that x -3² means 3 right. So you're looking for 3, graph 3 units to the right. That -4 means what?
Go
What did we
down.
say?
It goes down.
Okay. And now that 2 on the outside is a vertical stretch by 2. Stretch the graph vertically by a factor of 2. Second one there, B.
Oh,
And then that negative out in front is a reflection over the x-axis. And these are all things you will learn as you move through this section, but we will stop there. That is everything for that one, by the way.
okay.